That's symbolic of judgment, man. You know, the time has come to finish the judgment of this planet out, man. You know, to destroy America and to get those crowns and come back and put the elites of the society in slavery and put the rest of these nations in order, man. The judgment of the planet is near. You know? It says, I'm going to read that again. Verse 16, and he that set up on the clouds thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. So that's telling you. The earth, hey, in the spirit world, man, America has already been destroyed. The nation of Israel already have the kingdom, man. We just have to come back here and live this part out, man. The Lord has already destroyed this place, man. You know? And it says, verse back in Joel 3 and 14, multitudes and multitudes in the valley of decision. Let me see. Matter of fact, I'm going to read 13 again. It says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Meaning what? Get ready to bring judgment on this place. Come ye, get you down, for the press is full. Full of what? Full of these wicked men. Right? It's full of wickedness, man. It says, the vats overflow. Meaning what? When they overflow, when a wine press overflow, what happens? The blood of the grapes eases out off the side, right? So that means it symbolizes of the bloodshed that's gonna come here to America, man. The Lord is getting ready to destroy this place, man. He gonna trot in the wine press alone when you read in Isaiah 63rd chapter, man. You know? And he says, it is full, the vats overflow, for their wickedness is great. It has come to the heights, man. Like I said, it's reached heaven, man. And the call of vengeance is loud, man. It has reached heaven. Because I want to go back and read that what it said in Revelation 18, that their sins are reached unto heaven, man. And that cry of judgment is being heard. The cry of revenge is being heard through the men of the Lord coming out here on the highways and byways, man. Revelation 18 and 5. It says, I started 4, and I heard another voice from heaven. I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Come out of her, meaning what? Come out of America, man. It says, and my people being the elect. That's why the other scriptures say, these men have came out of the shadows of the world. These men have not committed and dealt in the folly of America, man. These men have kept to the scriptures, man, to the best of their ability. It says, and the Most High, it says, and I heard, Revelation 18 and 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, meaning the elect to come out of America, that ye be not partakers in her sins, and that ye receive not her plagues, man. Because the wicked gonna receive this judgment, man. These plagues of war, these plagues of nukes, man. The pestilence, man. The famine. They gonna starve, man. They gonna have all kinds of diseases, man. And it says, verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua have remembered her iniquities. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is about to come back to the earth. He gonna remember the evil deeds of all that has been wicked. He's going to remember the evil deeds of Esau. He's going to remember the evil deeds of 2/3 of his own people. You know? It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she have filled to her double. So bring terror on them, man. So God is going to punish them, right? For the measure of the wickedness and the pride, for their measure of wickedness and pride, and how they did us, man. They forward the affliction. When you read in Zechariah 11, man, they overdid the slavery, man. This is the worst slavery that we've been in, man. The worst captivity we've been in. But this is the last captivity, man. And Esau overdid it, man. Just because he had that power to, man. And the Lord gonna remember that, man. You know? It says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, right? She lived luxuriously, right? The finer things in this life, and kept the Negroes, Latinos in the slums of the ghetto while they living this fashion life, living high on the hog, as we say. You know, they acted proud and haughty, man. They acted that part out, man. They exalted herself, you know, as they were the Most High. It says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. So we got to give her torment and sorrow, man. Bring terror on Esau, man. And it says, I sit a queen, right? A lady of a kingdom. When you read in Isaiah 47:5, it says, I sit a queen and I am no widow, right? So she trying to say she'll never be a widow and shall see no sorrow. That's pride right there. She trying to say she not gonna lose her power and authority, and she not gonna have any loss of children. But the scriptures say otherwise. When you read Isaiah 47:8, it tells you that they're going to experience that loss of children, man. So that's the pride. That's the pride of Esau, man. The Lord puts it plain in the scriptures. But they got that pride, that haughtiness. They exalted themselves so high that they just really believe that they're not going to experience loss of children and the loss of power and authority, man. You know? It says back in Joel, it says multitudes and multitudes, Joel 3:14, multitudes and multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. So that multitude and multitudes, right, is those crowds of people that's going to be there. It's going to be roars and tumults and confusion when all those different nations get together to fight, man. You know? And it says, the day of Yahweh is near, meaning it's at hand, man. The day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is at hand. It's at hand, man. You know, that day is right here. It's close. You know, it's close, man. Let me get this scripture right here. It says, let me get this. Amos. It says, Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, right? It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Because you have a lot of these people that are 2/3, they actually think they're righteous Christians, man. They think that they're actually righteous. And they be screaming, hey, they can't wait till the Lord get back themselves. You know? But it says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. You know? They don't understand what sorrows await them, you know? You have no idea, man, what you wishing for, you know? It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? What benefit, what is it going to benefit you when you're not walking in the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man? When you have not obeyed the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know? When you have not obeyed the law, statutes, and commandments, what is it for you that's looking for the end? This is Romans. This is Romans 2:11. For there is no respect of persons with the Most High, right? There is no respect of persons with the Most High. Meaning the ones, you said, the people who are desiring for that day of the Lord, and you have not walked in the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. When you don't walk in these statutes and commandments, the Lord don't have no respect for you. You know? He has a respect for Israel because he promised them the kingdom. Those are his beloved. It's the ones who are not obeying his law, statutes, and commandments, which are you 2/3, man. He have no respect for you, man. You know? It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end? It says, to what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light. It's going to be plenty of darkness. So it's going to be hopelessness in that day and no joy, man. To the 2/3, man. It's going to be a dark day, man. Just like the blind grope at noonday. You're going to, like a blind man, he goes around not knowing where he's going, going to be feeling around. That's how it's going to be in that day, man. Hopelessness and no joy for you 2/3. And it says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned on his hand on a wall and a serpent bit him. Man. That's rough, man. So basically what they're saying is going to be nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. It's going to be one dilemma after another. When you think you didn't escape one trial or test, it's going to be something else, man.